Greetings, welcome to a video showing you how to do a discussion question in this class, and in particular how to use Desmos. So we're going to start off with our first mathematical discussion in this particular module. Many of these discussions will involve working through a Desmos activity prior to actually posting a reply. So this activity is going to get us started in that process. Your first task is going to be to set up a Desmos account. You'll want to have this account available to you so you have a place to save your work in case you want to go back to it later. Desmos is cloud-based, which means it's saved up on the web. And while it'll work on many tablets and phones, I do recommend that you use a computer for your work. The next tab on this page shows you how to set up your account. So let's go click on the Desmos tab here. And when we do that, it shows us how to set up a Desmos account. So your first step is going to be to go to www.desmos.com. I've already done that, so let me show you what that looks like. Get the right page, here we go. And once you get there, you're going to click on the Start Graphing link here. Once you've done that, it'll allow you to create an account. Click on Create an Account, and then go ahead and put in whatever your email address you'd like to use in your name and a password, or you can sign in with Google+. Now, since I've already created an account, I'm not going to go any further with this. By the way, this is a great calculator. We'll talk about later how to use this thing. Okay, so once you've created your account and you've got it all built, you're ready to go to start the activity. So we're going to use Desmos and have you watch a short video a couple times to think about a particular model from a carnival, in particular Candyman's height off the ground with respect to time. Your challenge is to take what you see about the flight of the Candyman and turn it into a graph that your peers can understand. This is an interactive graph that you sketch on the window after the Candyman video. So you're going to click on the right arrow to get that. So we'll repeat that a couple more times for a bumper car activity and for a Ferris wheel. So to get to the actual activity, you click on studentdesmos.com and you'll get greeted with a screen like this. Now you may already be logged in and not see the screen since you logged in on the previous graph, but just in case you get this screen, let me show you how to do that. You come in here. You start off with sign in with Desmos. Go ahead and sign in, and then it's going to ask you to enter the code. So the code to get in is given right here. It's WG9E7. You can copy that and then simply paste it back into here, and you can go ahead and join. Once we do that, we're welcomed to the function Carnival. It says enter your name or names to begin if you're working in a group, but we're not, we're working solo. So we go ahead and click on go, and the first thing we're going to get greeted with is a little video, Cannon Man. So the guy is launched out of his canyon. After he gets out of the cannon, he comes back to ground, and so he opens a parachute so he doesn't get hurt. So you can watch that a couple times if you want, so you kind of get the idea of his flight with respect to time. And then once you've seen that and you're feeling confident, you're going to go to the next page where you're going to draw what you think is the graph that represents his flight with respect to time. Now notice that there's a guy following you off to the left there as you draw it. So you're supposed to mimic what you think Cannon Man's flight looked like exactly. So we'll go ahead and do a little drawing here, something like that. And then when I think I've got it right, I'll click on play. And there's my guy's in blue, Cannon Man is in green, and it says, "Whoa, I don't think I got my graph quite right." So I think I'll try that again and do another copy of it. So I'll click on X and I can draw the graph again. And you can do this until you're satisfied with your graph. Until you think you've got Cannon Man going right, okay? All right, now there's several other activities that you're going to be going through. And there are some questions that you need to answer as you're working through it. I will actually be seeing this. This all gets saved so I can go back and grade it for you. So be sure and fill out these boxes. Pay attention to the remaining activities, okay? All right, once you have finished the Desmos activity, once you've gone through it, now it's time to interact with your peers in the class, and you're going to go ahead and answer a discussion question. So how do we respond to discussion questions? So you're going to need to post a reply, and there's a box down below to do that, to the question posed below prior to being given access to your peers' responses. Once you have access to your fellow classmates' responses, then you need to give substantive comments and at least 2 of the posts. Comments such as good job and boy, that's what I got too, and boy, you're looking great. Those are not substantive and they're not going to get you the points for the review part. Be sure and review the rubric for the assignment. Your primary post is due by Wednesday. Your comments on your peers' posts are due by Sunday. When commenting on your peers' posts, keep the tenets of netiquette in mind. We're all in this together and we're being supportive and we're working in a learning environment that is conducive for people feeling comfortable. It's okay, in fact, I encourage it to ask questions in your post if you're not completely sure about a question. You're allowed to come back in and edit your response later once you've read your peers and you feel like you have a further understanding of what the responses were. So your primary posts are going to be around 250 words and your replies should be around about 150 words. I'll let you take it from there. The questions will make more sense to you after you've actually finished the activity. As with all things in this class, any questions or concerns, please do not be shy about contacting me either through the Q&A forum or send me a message using the inbox tool over here, and I will get back to you as promptly as possible.